Hello world and welcome to another machine learning tutorial. Today we're going to cover the different machine learning types. My name is Harris and let's get started. For more content, please hit the subscribe button or leave a comment or like there. I'll be really happy about it. So what are the basic machine learning types? There are three different majors in this. We have supervised learning, unsupervised learning and reinforcement learning, and we will check all of them. So first of all, we are going to see what are the supervised learning models. For example, we have linear regression, we have nearest neighbors, KNN, we have Gaussian naive Bayes, which is going to be used in, for example, spam filters, decision trees. We have support vector machines, which you can use either in classification or regression. And we have random forest, which is a bagging approach, and you can use a lot of different models in series to have a really good result. So classification is, for example, if you have a data set from diabetes patient, and then you are, for example, checking whether a patient has diabetes or not based on features like age, weight, blood pressure, if somebody is pregnant or not, and then you can classify whether somebody has 0 has no diabetes or 1 has diabetes. You can classify it basically. Decision trees we were using therefore the iris data set to predict the different classes, and you have branches and leaves, and you're going to apply a decision tree on this to find the different classes at the end of the leaf. Regression you can use, for example, for stock prices. You can also use it for text recognition, for text analyzing, or for speech recognition. But we used it last time for stock prices. You can predict the stock prices for each day, for example, if you have a really good model. You can use the support vector machines, which you can apply on classification or regression. And you're going to find the optimal hyperline and going to find the margins or the distance between this and the support vectors, and this kind of the approach of support vector machines. The second major is this unsupervised learning, which you can use in clustering. So unsupervised learning means there are no labels. You don't know what kind of data set you have. You are just applying a model on unlabeled data. Therefore, you can use k-means clustering or hierarchical clustering. Clustering we were covering last time on iris dataset, where we were finding with the k-means clustering we were trying to find 3 different groups. So K was 3. We were going to find the centroids and the cluster itself. You can also use hierarchical clustering. Therefore, you can imagine this like in a scatter plot, different groups. For example, you have E and F. You can group it together. Afterwards, you're going to group it with D, etc. So it's like a button up approach where you're going to find the very top of this hierarchical clustering. So the third major is the reinforcement learning, where you can use Q-learning or deep adversarial networks. So the Q-learning is really popular nowadays, where you can use it on or apply it on different games. It is like no model which you can apply, so it's model free and is based on Markov chain. And we will check example of Q-learning. So for example, you have a dog which is going in a park. So both of you are going to the park and you are giving the agent, so the dog, task to find the ball. So you hide the ball basically behind the tree, let's say, and then you give him a task to find the ball. So he's having a lot of actions like walking around, and for each good action, so as closer he gets to the tree, the reward will increase. So for example, next to the tree he will have a reward of 10, and if he will find the ball at the end of the day, he will have a reward of 100. So for each action there will be a state which is going to be saved, and for each iteration he will get better until he will be so good that he will be better like human beings. And as I mentioned, it's model free, and this is the example of reinforcement learning. So thanks for watching. If you like the content, please hit the subscribe button or leave a like, comment there. Thanks a lot, and see you soon.